Raw's debut on Netflix was absolutely incredible. I can't wait for the next 10 years because wrestling is awesome and it's cool, and wrestling is just gonna get bigger with this move. This is what it looked like um for when it started, and they showed the Intuit Dome. This was, by the way, I can't specify enough how good this show was. But before we get into tonight's Monday Night Raw review, I'd love if you guys drop a big thumbs up down below and hit the subscribe button, because I bring you reviews every single week with Raw and SmackDown, and I make other videos throughout the week every single day. So I'd love if you guys hit the subscribe button, because I'm on the road to 100 subscribers, and I like to get there before WrestleMania 41 and bigger stuff happened. Anyway, let's hop into today's video. So they showed the Intuit Dome. They showed Seth Rollins coming in, the Judgment Day, and this is how Monday Night Raw started, with this big cape apron thing surrounding the ring, showing how professional wrestling is and then what it's made of. And we just got this picture of this artist drawing on a wrestling ring, and this is just the history of professional wrestling from day one. We got Bruno Sammartino, Gorgeous George, we got incredible old legends, and we got some current superstars like Seth Rollins, Cody Rhodes, Rey Mysterio, Roman Reigns, and all the greats are on this. So, and then the cape went down. Triple H says, "Welcome, we're in the Netflix era," and then he said, "Are you ready?" And he just ran it out, and the first person we see to make their appearance is the Final Boss. It's gonna be Mama Moves. Look at you now, Mama Rhodes. And yes, the Final Boss with the People's Championship came out, handed the People's Championship to his daughter, dapped up everyone. And this wasn't the Final Boss character, this was the babyface corporate character. And apparently, he's a high chief now, so that's big news. So yeah, and he says, and he basically just gloats about how this is big WWE, and WWE on Netflix is the biggest thing ever. And then he thanked a couple of people. He said, "I have to thank the person who's been carrying the company on their back for a year." And then he talked about Cody. Then he said, "Thank Cody Rhodes for carrying this company on his back for the whole year, with holding the WWE Championship." And then he talked about his cousin Roman Reigns. He says, "I will be standing." And then, well, first off, actually, I forgot about this. He said, he was just talking before he even got started. He said Tahula, Tahu or something, Tahu or something. And then he said, he said he would be watching the match, the Tribal Combat match, Roman Reigns versus Solo Sikoa, to see who will be the Tribal Chief in Tribal Combat. So yeah, that was pretty much. And then he said, "Finally!" And then he of course did his thing where he said, "Do you some? If you're so mellow, what the Rock is cooking." And of course, he had to show executives. Yep, right there. Oh wait, that was when he hit. "Finally, the Rock has come back." Yep, right here. This is where he is. He actually hugged Cody Rhodes after he says, "Do you so know what the Rock is cooking?" And he hugged Cody Rhodes, and then he disappeared. And the Tribal Combat match was up first, and let me just tell you, this Raw was a mini WrestleMania. This was literally WrestleMania 40.5. Of course, we saw Solo Sikoa with the Ula Fala, and then we saw Roman Reigns with his new gloves and shoes, and Paul Heyman by his side, his achievements, obviously. And Alicia Taylor did good, and this match was sick. Solo handed Paul the Ula Fala to him. And of course, we have all the sponsors. We got Fortnite in the middle of the ring, man. Fortnite belt pass. Give me the Fortnite. Anyway, they blocked up a lot, and then Roman sent Solo to the outside, and then they locked up again. And by the way, Pat McAfee was on commentary. And by the way, commercials were only in America only. The rest of the country, except Germany, had ads. Now, I don't know. Because, oh, by the way, I found out recently that Germany doesn't get this until 2028 because of something. But yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, Roman was getting dogged by Solo in the beginning of this match, bro. Solo kept doing everything, but of course, Roman got those big clotheslines in, and he got the clothesline, and then Solo eventually started doing that. That was a Uranagi on a brand new announce table, and boom, steel steps to the announcer, right to Roman's face. Had to hurt a bit. And by the way, these chair shots were absolutely nasty. Let me get these right. Roman was also throwing them nasty chair shots as well. By the way, the quality will get better during it because I just didn't refresh my screen. But yeah, Roman got the load blowed. And then he also hit a drive-by. We haven't seen a drive-by in a long time. But these kind of shots were crazy. And Solo was basically saying to him, he said, "Roman, I loved you. You never loved me. I always loved you." And basically, Solo's basically doing the Jacob Fatu to Roman. He said, I love you, Roman. And then Roman said, "You know what, I'm enough of this." Put him through the table. Almost got the win, except Tama Tonga pulled the referee out. Jacob Fatu hit a nice super kick and a punch to the face, and a beautiful Impaler DDT, and a beautiful moonsault. And then Solo hit a Samoan spike, and then he almost got a win. Like Roman kicked that 9.99 kick out. But then for some reason, Jacob Fatu was going to go after the referee, but Solo stopped him. And then boom, Samoan spiked the referee. Don't know why. And then Sami Zayn and Jimmy Uso came out and just destroyed them. And then, I cannot see. Oh! Yes, Solo received a super kick, and then he also received a huluva kick, and boom, spear. But Solo kicked out because the referee wasn't there. And then, boom, when Roman Reigns was going for a super kick, Kevin Owens came out of nowhere, hit him with a stunner, and he fell back into the ropes. And, of course, Cody Rhodes, and then Solo tried to pin him, but he kicked out. And then, boom, Kevin Owens just kept beating him up, but then Cody Rhodes came out, hit him with the super Cody Cutter, and this kind of threw him away. Roman Reigns went for a Superman punch, got caught, almost got hit with the Samoan spike, but then hit a spear, and then hit the final ooh-ah spear to win the match. And then Paul Heyman came down, kneeled with the Ulafala, and then we see the final boss. It's gonna be Bloodline Rules. And then we saw Roman Reigns The Rock asked for the Ulafala to Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman gave The Rock the Ulafala, and The Rock put the necklace or the Ulafala on Roman Reigns' neck. They dapped up and they hugged. And The Rock stood in the corner. Everybody put their ones up, and then. So that's surprising. I really thought The Rock was literally gonna. At this second, I thought Rock was gonna hit him with Rock Bomb, but guess not. Of course, we got CM Punk with the all-in AEW fit round, and then yes, this is Penta. They did announce it here with the mask and stuff. And John Cena came out, and the last time is now. He, of course, had to glaze Netflix and stuff, but he got into serious talk. Here's when he said, people wondering, who am I? Who's going to be my last WrestleMania opponent? Who's going to be my last opponent? People like, I could go face again. I could face Gunther, Logan Paul, Cody Rhodes. And then he started talking about his seventh, and he said, a lot of rumors, speculation going on about my 17th World Championship. And I don't think it's going to happen because of the streak. And no, it's not the Roman Reigns streak. It's not the Gunther streak. No. It's my losing streak. He said his losing streak of that 2,400 day losing streak And he said, I don't know, man. I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think the 17th is gonna happen. But maybe if I win the Royal Rumble Elimination Chamber. And he really says, I'm gonna try to win, and I'm never gonna give up. And I'm gonna try to win the Royal Rumble. I'm gonna try to win everything. Of course, John Cena got hyped. Got the crowd hype and said, I'm gonna win the Royal Rumble. I'm gonna win the Elimination Chamber. I'm gonna win everything so I can become the 17-time world champion. Because I never give up. And he also kind of glazed it. But Logan Paul was there in attendance. Kind of said he didn't do anything else on the show. But yeah. But next up was the Women's World Championship match. Liv Morgan took on the Rhea Ripley. And yep, the quality does get better here. Oh my god! But this match was great. I mean, what do you expect? By the way, the show is Raquel right there. Raquel got taken out after this thing. And by the way, this brand new announcer's table looks nice. But by the way, dang, Liv, bro, you got slammed because Liv went to do this hurricanrana off the apron, but Rhea caught her into like a powerbomb on the announcer table. It hurt. It looked like it painful. Again, Liv was doing crazy stuff, but of course Rhea hit her with a bunch of stuff, and this was a nasty backbreaker. Let me talk about it. And the steel chair, and then Dominic got involved, was distracting the referee or whatever. Oh, no, I don't remember. I know what was the problem. No, Dominic threw the title in the ring. The referee had to take their title out. Rhea hit Raquel, but she already got the chair in. Oblivion into the ropes. 1-2 kick out. But for some weird reason, Liv hit all three amigos. And by the way, and then all of a sudden, Rhea got what Liv was doing to her, and boom, but then, the end of the match, when Liv went for another Oblivion, but Rhea caught her, and literally said, you're done, slammed her on the mat, hit her with one, but not one, just not one, but two, and pins Liv Morgan to retain, or to get her new Women's World Championship back, and your new Women's World Champion, Rhea Ripley. But you know how I glazed out, right? This was hilarious to me. I started dying laughing in tears, bro. I loved how Dom put his arms out, asked for a hug. He said, "Come on!" And then I really thought for a second that Rhea was gonna do it. I think still Rhea should reconsider. I mean, they were a perfect pairing, man, bro. Dom loves you, Rhea, man. Dom would never. This was just a whole game to get information about Liv, and he's gonna tell you about everything. Now, you would be funny if Dom for the next couple months tries to get back with Rhea, would be hilarious. But then, of course, for some reason, Rhea kicked him in the privates for absolutely no reason and hit him with a riptide. Don't understand. But yeah, there's your new WWE Women's World Champion, Rhea Ripley. And then the gong goes off. I swear, I thought The Undertaker was going to choke slam Rhea. I'm not even joking. But The Undertaker drove around his motorcycle, and they talked, and boom. Oh my god. I should get after the clip. Yeah, Chad Gable, by the way, you're cooked. He basically wanted the best luchador. He wanted to fight the best luchador next week. And Adam Pearce said, are you sure about that? It's Penta. GG's. And then Travis Scott, this was a Jey Uso versus Drew McIntyre match. Is this I don't know if this is allowed, but why in the absolute heck is Travis Scott able to smoke a blunt in the crowd? I'm just saying. He should be out. But, Yeetmeister himself, Jey Uso, came out. And by the way, bro, they were sitting there for a while, but Drew McIntyre came out. And this was a crazy match. First off, the beginning of this match, Jey Uso jumped out middle ropes and attacked him, and then the yeet and him with nice stuff. Boom, booty to the face, cross body. And then Drew McIntyre was going for the Claymore, but got hit in super kick. But then Jey Uso went for the Uso splash, but got hit with knees. And then, but this beautiful spine buster, and then Jay just kept fighting back. Jay got hit with the Future Shock DDT, but then he got hit with a spear. And then Drew McIntyre got hit with a spear, and then out of nowhere, Drew McIntyre flew across the ring like he was Superman, was hitting a 270-pound kick to Jay's face, and did not end the match. I'm surprised. But then when Drew was in the corner getting ready for that super kick or Claymore, he jumped, but he missed because Jay slid underneath him, and he grabbed him shoulders, rolled him up in the crucifix pin, and Drew McIntyre lost. I don't know how, don't know, understand, but he lost. But then Fluffy came into the building, W Fluffy. But then the New Day had to ruin it. But of course, the Otis made it better, and the Tribal Chief was Paul Heyman was talking to the OTC, the real Tribal Chief, and basically said, when do we want to have the celebration of the Tribal Chief? And Roman said, January 26th. And then he went into this locker room with WWE 2K25. He's the cover. Come on, man. He's the cover, man. He's the cover. I can't wait to see it. It's Tiffy time. We got the WWE Women's Champion right there. It's Tiffy time. Wish she had her belt, though. It would make her much better. We saw so many legends, but you want to know a legend nobody wanted to see? This person. Hulk Hogan, his beer is sponsored by WWE. I'll just tell you this right now. He was getting boos. He was talking, and the whole arena was booing him, bro. He was still acting like a babyface. Let's be honest, bro. Let's be honest. Nobody wanted him in WWE. Get him out. Get him out. WWE, if you couldn't tell, you could tell. Bro, the crowd was, I was dying laughing. It was so funny, bro. And they were acting, and Hulk Hogan was doing his acting, saying, oh, I love you all. Bro, it was so hilarious. Los Angeles crowd was, Penta is going to destroy this man right now. But it was time for the final, the final thing. CM Punk versus Seth Rollins. This match was absolutely phenomenal. Of course, Seth Rollins was more of a heel, more aggressive. And let me just tell you, Seth got hit more GTS on Punk than the reverse. Punk almost went for a GTS in the beginning, but Seth was just boom, boom, hitting him back in the back of the head. But by the way, what is CM Punk and Seth Rollins doing on the top rope, hitting a neck breaker? And this was a nasty knee. It looked like it almost actually connected. But then Punk kept targeting Rollins' head and then hit him with a neck breaker. And then out of nowhere, a GTS got hit. He got, but then I don't remember, because CM Punk flew out of the ring, but Seth got hit back in the ring, and then Seth got hit with a curb stomp, and then almost lost the match, but he didn't. But then, of course, Punk got hit with a GTS, but then they went to the outside, and then then Punk got hit with a pedigree, then another pedigree, and then he kicked out. But then this move scares me every time he does it, the dumb buckle bomb from the corner. It scares me every time. And now boom, a curb stomp, and Seth's butt landed on Punk's head for the 1-2 foot in the rope. And then Seth was so mad, he was about to crash out. He jumped like a spider on the top rope, hit him with the superplex. He was about to hit one of the Falcon Arrow, but CM Punk reversed it into a GTS, and then he bumped, and then Seth fell into the ropes. He got hit with another GTS. 1, 2, 3. CM Punk wins the belt and wins the match. And finally, Raw gets executive producer credit. And Seth was bleeding a little bit. You see right there. And Punk was standing up high. So I'm gonna say right now, this new Netflix era is gonna be so awesome. Can't wait for it to officially to be completely set in for many people. And wrestling is just gonna get bigger because of this. Because everywhere except America, you can watch Raw on Netflix, and you get everything on Netflix. So no more cable for a lot of other people. Next up here in America, though, you still have to watch everything on Netflix, USA Network, CW, Peacock, unless you do a VPN, which okay. But yeah, put your opinions down below. What you guys think about the first ever Raw on Netflix? Hope you guys enjoyed the show, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys today. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow for more wrestling content. Anyway, bye.